Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Comedy and Crumpets with Dylan and Pat. I'm Pat Treuer. The other side of me is Dylan Mandlsohn. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. It's our weekly show where we talk about trending topics, stupid stuff, make fun of each other, make fun of you, make fun of us. It's going to be a great time the next 45 minutes. Happy to be here, everybody. Pat Treuer, and now I'm going to hand it over to our fantastic co-host, Mr. Dylan Mandlsohn.
And here's me matching that energy.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
This show's
Great Turner off the top. This show's
right
a lot
off
of
the
fun.
top. The show's fun and isn't on too late to enjoy, even here in the UK. That's great, Ray. And that's another thing, too, everybody. If you have any comments that you want to throw our way, questions, comments, concerns, probably more concerns, I would imagine. But, yes, throw them our way.
Please do. Anything you like. We're comics. We're desperate for validation. So, Ray, right off the top, I also appreciate the grammar and spelling. Terrific. Blair Woods is back. Blair Woods and Ray Turner, two of our greatest fans of all time. Last week, ladies and gentlemen, on the show, we had a bit of a cat fight between Blair and Dylan's mom over Dylan's dad. The drama continue. I don't know. Hopefully not. Oh, Colin Mayhew.
Good evening, gentlemen. Colin Mayhew, thank you for coming back, man. Nice to have you. Wow, that's amazing. We
Dylan,
have three people, three fans. This is a build. This is the beginning of an amazing thing.
They talk to me more than my own mom does.
Fan.
Yeah, sure, Blair. We'll give you the hashtag. Good to have you back this
Good
time,
to have
Ray
you back
Turner.
on this time. Yes, Ray. It's nice to have you here with us, man. You know, obviously, we're going to talk about trending issues. A lot of things that have happened this week. There's lots to discuss.
Lots.
But you know, first of all, we like to do a little catch up, little week catch up. I certainly, you know what I've been up to? I've been trying to write this romantic comedy for the Woman's Network, for the Hallmark Channel, if you will. It's tough goings. I'm not going to lie. It is really difficult to write these because there's so many don'ts. So you're like, there's, are you ready for the don'ts? Listen to this scroll of don'ts. There's no swearing, nothing sexual, nothing racial, nothing religious, no gender bashing. There's no drinking. What else is there? There's it has to be, there can only be maximum of 2 kisses, and they have to be like very endearing, very like, you know, but an easy does it kiss, not making out.
No.
And it's really, really difficult to write a porn with those parameters. But did I say romantic comedy?
Yeah.
I meant something else.
No open mouth kisses, huh?
No open mouth kisses.
Just COVID 6-footers.
Yeah.
Don't blow it though. That spreads the spores like we're mushrooms. I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Can't even use the word blow.
Okay. So it sounds like you're making progress on this show.
I've tried. You know, I'm working. I'm trying.
I'm going to tell you, when I think female romantic comedy writing staff, Dylan Mandlsohn, top of the list.
Yeah, that's me. It's what I'm doing during this quarantine time. Part, you know, keeping myself busy, and it is. Yeah, I mean, because when you think of like romantic comedies, like let's say As Good as It Gets, that's too edgy for Hallmark. You would not see a movie like that. You wouldn't. Yeah, you would. I'm like, you know, a lot of Tom Hanks romantic comedies. I don't think you'd see them there.
No,
it's tough goings, man. Okay. It's really tough goings.
All right.
Yeah. The demographic is generally for older women, older Christian women. Yeah. Sounds like a Canadian single night. Thanks, Colin. Yeah. Sounds like. So that sounds like.
Do it again. Sounds like Mormon dating.
Okay. Yeah. It's a lot of Mormon dating. Absolutely.
Well, this is why we love bringing the viewers into viewpoints, really giving us a lot of avenues to explore Mormon dating, Canadian singles night. The games begin.
We got some chirpy fans, I'll tell you.
You got to watch out for the non-practicing Mormons. I find that they are the worst influences on me ever.
Yeah. I find that non-practicing Mormons are called Jews. But
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Put that in the sitcom.
Yeah,
I'm sure it'll go well.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of letters.
Yeah. Good. I love a good anthrax letter.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. How about that? We don't even talk about anthrax right now. An anthrax letter in the mail is like, well, does it have COVID? No, it's fine. Hallmark goes back to two
Ray, you're
single
right.
beds.
That's another thing. You got to have 2 single beds in a bed. It's the Dick Van Dyke show on these things, man. 2 single beds, which I actually prefer. I'm a very light sleeper. I would like my own bed.
Right.
If I ever, when I get married, it's actually separate rooms. To be honest with you, we got to get a 2-bedroom, whatever it is.
Yeah. Okay,
so,
great.
Yeah,
right.
Anyway, yeah. There's a lot. You can see the structure of the show, everybody. There
this is it. Yeah. Yeah. What else has been going on this week with you, man?
Man, I had to discuss the issue of bullying, believe it or not, with my sister in regards to her 6-year-old, because her 6-year-old is becoming she's becoming the target of some kids. You imagine, like, at 6 years old, kids are actually starting to bully each other. And my take originally was, we should, like, because I could teach her how to verbally defend herself. And then I realized that can just escalate in death and violence. So I figured, you know what? Just tell the teacher. Just tell the teacher.
Yeah. Oh, gee. Yeah. Well, love your comments, Blair. Love them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's back to the bullying and the youth of Canada.
Yeah, so I was saying, like, wouldn't it be nice? Like, I mean, I was picked on when I was growing up, and I thought that it would have been nice at the time if I had the wit that I have, because I didn't. So I just kind of sat there and took it. Someone's like, "You're stupid." Like, it would have been nice if I said, "That's really interesting coming from someone as ugly as you." Right. Like, but I didn't know how to say that at 6 years old.
Right? Yeah. No.
So I just figured, it would have been nice I'm thinking maybe if I arm my niece with this, it could be better. But then I kind of thought about it, and it's probably best that she just kind of either ignores it or tells an adult. Either that or we just give her a bat. It's one or the other.
Don't give the bat. I recommend the counterterrorism tactics of instilling a few key weapons, and then the tattletale to the teacher. That's the ultimate. Boop. All right, I'm telling on you. But I found I got bullied all the time as a kid. Okay, I hate it. Tim Rady. That's his real name. Zero problems announcing it over this. Okay, he would do what was he would do the jaws of life, and this is not a joke. This is not written. He would put my head in between his knees and squeeze as hard as he could, and he'd fart right in my mouth. And he'd call it the jaws of life. And he would send me home crying every single time. And it was like there was a group of the neighborhood kids. So I'm fully against the bullying. I wish that I had the verbal arsenal that I do right now. No, take after the USA and give her an Uzi. Yeah, yeah. We don't have gun control. She could probably walk in and buy it herself. As a 6-year-old, as long as she's mentally unstable, because that seems to be the ticket for gun purchases in the United States. So,
yeah. Do you have a heartbeat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the gun.
It's so stupid. We have this law of, like, okay, there's a 5-day waiting period for the cool down, right? So they can't buy it. And there's also a background check. The background check does not apply to anyone who buys a gun at a gun show. So a gun show, the one place you have access to the most amount of guns you're ever going to have access to, is also the one place you don't need a background check on.
Wow.
Okay. USA.
Hey, are you able to hear the feedback of us?
Negative.
Can you hear that? No? Okay. Because I can't. Mom, I can totally hear you listening to us.
For our viewers, if Blair, I know you're not a fan of Mrs. Mandlsohn, but don't worry, she's a lovely person. You should really.
Thanks. Okay, thanks for lowering it. It's nice. Thanks, Mom.
You just asked me, can you hear the feedback? And then you go, oh, it's my mom.
Yeah, you can't hear that? We are so loud on her phone.
No, man.
Yeah,
no,
not distracting at all.
I got high
Not at
tech,
all.
but I got the microphone. I got the separate noise canceling. I'm set. This comedy and crumpets, man. I
Okay.
put my life savings into this show.
Okay. Well, that's great. Anyway, everybody, I live at home with my parents. Ladies.
Okay. What else is going on?
Well, lots going on in the news. I just want to tell. I don't know if you heard, but Meghan Markle's pregnant again, and all I can say is my boys can swim.
Congratulations!
It's true. No, it's a true story. I look very much like her husband. She had no idea. I snuck right in there. The only thing she did say is, well, this is a little bit more snug, but that was it. Everything after that was peachy keen. And I'm going to be a father.
Yay!
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Scotty, did Tim have to get a background check each time he used the jaws of life on you? Here we go.
Oh,
just open it up, old wounds there, Scotty.
Yeah.
Right Thank you,
No.
life coach.
No, he
Right
didn't.
on.
And now I'm a living background check for him.
That's right. What an endearing endorsement.
Okay,
that he's got now.
so your biggest crush in the whole world, Merkel, is pregnant. Terrific, great news.
Yeah. Oh God.
That's a strange.
Oh God, I love her.
You sound like what I imagine Dragon Slayer 2. I don't know if he's watching now. What he sounds like when he talks.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
True. Megan needs to reconsider. Just go for me. That's what happens.
I don't even think there's a consider to re.
I'll be the sex stunt double. That's all.
Yeah.
I want to get in there. Well, it's an open secret that Prince Charles isn't Prince Harry's father.
Whoa. Whoa. Weird.
Appreciate the plot twist there, Mr. Turner. All right.
No open secret. I'm not a musician.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you. All right. Well, let's move on because there is a woman that I do need to tell you about. Her name is Miki Sudo. You heard of Miki Sudo?
Not till
Miki
now.
Sudo has won Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest.
Oh yeah.
She ate 48 and a half hot dogs in 10 minutes
Oh boy.
to claim her 7th straight title. Who wouldn't swipe right?
Right.
That is, oh my Lord. You know,
An anemic ginger or an anemic ginger. What a choice. The viewers are on point.
oh my God, yeah.
Yep.
It's you know the show's cooking when the viewers are funnier than the people actually that were chosen to do the show. Thanks, Colin.
Yeah.
You are keeping on family tradition for the Royals. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that is inbreeding. Did I say that? Wait, do we have an England audience? I can't remember who we're performing for. That was probably not a great joke. Yeah. Oh, anyway, back to this at hand. This woman ate 48 and a half hot dogs. Can you believe that? 48 in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know who I feel bad for? I feel bad for the guy that takes her out, thinks he's getting a cheap date. Yeah, I'm just going to take her for a hot dog. No, you're not. No, you're not. Yeah. And also, you know who? I'll tell you who else I really feel bad for in this situation. It's second place. You know what I mean? Like you got some, the winner is eating 48 and a half hot dogs. You got some poor second place woman who's eating 45 hot dogs or something. Yeah. She's sitting there going, hey, where's my love? Come on. I've eaten 45 hot dogs over here. Yeah.
That's first fart joke.
Yeah. It's appropriate.
100%.
It's appropriate.
You're eating 45 hot dogs. Jeez, and fart is an afterthought. I'd like to talk about the hot dog eating competition. Did you catch any of it?
I saw part of the men's. I didn't see the women's.
This is what I like to
about
talk about.
Read all of
Joey
it.
Chestnut, right? He ate something like 79 hot dogs. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I wrote down a few notes of what the announcer said during this hot dog run. Okay. First of all, he says, look at our national hero. Accurate. Her poor husband blowjob must be over in seconds. Possibility, Colin. Okay. All right. The announcer says, look at our national hero. Someone who's shoving his face. Now, this dude is sweating. Okay. It honestly looks like Satan is checking his prostate. Okay. And then he says, I've seen Joey Chestnut eat a lot. And right now, he looks more comfortable than I've ever seen him in my career. And I'm like, what? I don't think we're seeing the same thing here because I see somebody who looks like they're working in a Vietnamese sweatshop for about 15 hours just to be able to afford all these hot dogs. And then the fact that, like, how messed up is it? United States on 4th of July, we celebrate with our national hero in a hot dog eating competition who eats more hot dogs in 10 minutes than the capital of the poorest country eats in a year. Right?
Oh man, yeah, but also too, isn't there something to the fact that there's a training that goes on with this thing?
Oh, yeah.
These guys are eating hot dogs all year round to get ready for this competition. This is like that 79 hot dogs or this 48 and a half hot dogs that this woman ate. That's not like, oh, I'm just going to do this once a year.
No,
she's like, this girl is just
something.
You know what I mean? Yeah, love the impression. Yeah, what impression exactly, Blair? There was no impression there.
Second place joke.
Second place joke. Real zinger. Thanks, Scotty. Appreciate your verbal validation there, big guy.
Also love the picture of you hanging off a rock, making it look like you're on a cliff when in reality I know you're a foot off the ground. Okay. All right. You're wearing a helmet, you look stupid. Don't they dip? Probably. Yeah.
In
or
water?
It's just a full water, Blair, or it's just a shove and gulp.
Yeah. No, that's right. Yeah, they dip it in water. That's that. It makes it a lot. Because water is healthy for you. How many KFC buckets does Trump eat in a day? Here we go.
At least 17.
Turn it into politics.
Yeah. Food politics, though.
Yeah. Food politics. Yeah. No one's ever said that about Trump. What does he eat? What do you think his diet is like there, old Trumpy poo?
Remember we talked about he's trying to maintain this image of strength. Yeah. Maybe he needs to surround the stage with funhouse mirrors. Right? So, okay.
That would be interesting.
On to the next one. What else do you read about this?
This is actually kind of interesting. The U.S. is thinking of banning TikTok. Mm-hmm. Did you hear about this? The U.S. is thinking of banning TikTok. Yeah. And I agree. I do agree. I think we need to stop teenagers from dancing. I do. Okay. Now the Trump administration is now footloose. That's what's happening. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The truth is the reason they want to ban TikTok is because it's a China-made app, and when you have to give China your information signing into TikTok. And I mean, I tell you, man, I give more information to the guy I order my egg rolls from. Like, I really wouldn't worry about this. Honestly, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
So that's I'm Cheetos. Okay. Cheetos. Are you guys just saying words now?
Right. I think I was like, did the internet pause out or something? Did I miss the Cheetos reference? Because that's out of context. Probably something blatantly obvious that we are totally missing.
No, we need to stop dads dancing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
correct. Yeah, the real reason TikTok is banned is because Trump and Pompeo can't figure it out. Yeah, I did see Mike Pompeo announce that potential ban of the TikTok. Another reason they want to ban is that it's so easy to use.
Yeah.
So if it's easy to use, it has no place in the United States.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, geez.
I hope I didn't cut you off there. Okay.
No. I'm looking forward now. You want to hear what else I read in the news? What do we got here, Scotty? China made app bad. Every other consumable products from there though. Okay. That's a good point.
Yeah, can't argue that one.
You know what? That's one for Scott right there. What's that feel like, Scott? Huh? What's it feel like to be a winner for a minute? It's not gonna last. Can't spell TikTok.
Yeah, great point, Colin.
Yeah,
Great point. Yeah.
Colin, incidentally, actually, for a few weeks tutored Donald Trump, and realized that he couldn't spell. Sad. Sometimes very sad.
Blair
very,
clarified.
very unfortunate there. Very sad. Believe me, I know. Sad.
Mike Pompeo looks like he's no stranger to eating contests. 100% right, Ray. 100% correct. That man, that's very dangerous, man. It's always the fat ones that you got to watch out for. They're the ones with the most anger because they got bullied the most. So fat ones in positions of power, watch out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't bullies know they're creating future senators? It's not a good thing. That's...
I better run for office here, you know?
You should. Like, some guy farts in your mouth, you're going to be Iron Man.
Tony Stark. I've got this dude in the basement. Loving this. Lou Del Bove.
Del Bove. Right.
Is that Bove or Bove? Yeah.
No, it's Bove. Lou Del Bove. Lou's a very dear friend of mine. Lou is an exceptional teacher. And also a great basketball player. He refs basketball. He's a great guy. That's so great to see you watching here, Lou. Right on.
And listen, because he's your friend, I'm going to say he automatically sounds like a good dude. But if I were to just read a transcript of what you just described, like, I'm not hanging out with that dude.
Well,
Lou, I bet you're a mate. You're a friend of Dylan's. You got to be a fantastic person.
Yeah.
But
well,
Dylan's got to work on his descriptions of you, right?
Yeah. Well, you just created a senator. Okay. Yeah. So let's be happy.
So what made you decide to be a senator? Well, I was watching my friend do a live streaming show at 4:00 in the afternoon. And I got heckled by a dude wearing a Grateful Dead t-shirt. That's okay.
A forever teenager.
Yeah. Okay, what's next?
So check this out. So this is really interesting. In Oklahoma, a mother donated 65 liters of her own breast milk to other mothers to feed their children, to feed their babies.
All right.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
The only problem is that now she's being inundated by men that are requesting to be nursed.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Oklahoma, so this is just right at home. I don't even know why it made news. You got these. Hey, can I just want to know if I could take a sip from the tap.
Right. Oh, okay, buddy. You know,
but you know what? This article really made me think of stuff because I don't understand why we're not drinking. How big? Colin, I have no idea. Watch porn, man. What are you doing?
It's just one tab away. It's one tab away. It's only
honestly,
one
buddy, I think you need
tab
to rub one
away.
out.
Red Tube's a good one.
Yeah. I have a problem.
Yeah. 65 liters.
Yeah, 65 liters. And I honestly, I wish I helped her prepare that. I do. Just behind her, squishy, squishy, squishy. But here's the thing. Like, honestly, I don't know why we're not drinking human milk. I don't. Cow milk, I think we offended women when we started drinking milk from the cow. I'm going to tell you this. I thought of this. If I was the person that created milk for people to drink, and I offered it to you, would you like to drink my milk? And you said no, I'd rather drink from that cow. I would never talk to you again. Right. I would be livid.
So much.
You drinking from that thing, just standing in its own feces, just snot coming out, that giant disgusting thing. I'm right here. I'm healthy. I've been drinking nothing but kale shakes.
Yeah.
And you're what?
Okay.
Mine doesn't have hormones in it.
I like to address this. Have you and to get a reference? Have you drinking breast milk as an adult?
No, but I would.
Okay. Wonderful lead into what I'm about to say. This, number one, if you told me that you were the person who created milk and I said, no, I'm drinking from that cow and you go, I'm never talking to you again, I'd be like, fine, the cow's way better. Like, yours is disgusting. Second, I've had breast milk as an adult. Not good. Not good. All right. I like to tell a quick story, if you don't mind. Okay.
Please.
All right, so for you viewers, I'm a kinky guy, which surprises a lot of people, right? Right?
Here we go.
Here we go. It looks like I'd bring a cheese platter to an orgy. You know,
Right? Yeah, this isn't just for eating,
right? You know, and I'm a kinky guy, and I'm the kind of kinky guy where I'll do something really kinky, and then afterwards I'd say like, "Wow, that was really neat." You know, and that's it. So I met this woman in the past, and she expressed she was a very sexually positive person. And anyway, so we proceed to go home and to start to fool around. And she goes, "Hey, I want you to milk me." And I said, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah, just open your mouth and clamp down on my nipples as hard as you can, and it will come out." And I was like, all right. And what you also got to know about me is I love milk. I love milk. I drink about a half gallon a day. I love it. And so I was like, all right, I'm into this. I did it uncomfortably warm, and it shot out like a little squirt gun in the back of my mouth. So we go through that, and I was like, I kind of got into it for a while, and she was like, she did say you're a good boy, and I was like, I don't know if I'm into this part. You know, I'm going to tell my buddies about it, so whatever, I don't care. We go, and I had a whip, you know, and I said, I brought the whip out, and she goes, "Whoa, what are you going to do? Are you going to do some weird stuff with that?" And I go, I think our definitions of weird are a little bit different. I was planning on just whipping you in the butt with this. You just had me milk you. I'm not quite sure what the definition of weird is right now. She goes, "Oh, you're just going to whip me?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, fine, great." And then that was my first experience drinking breast milk.
Okay, I have some questions.
Please.
Okay, well, you mentioned that you were into it for a while. Like you were into it at first, and then you weren't. Now, when you what made you not into it? Like, were you full? Like, was it just like that was the meal? Like, you know what I mean? Like, were you? They'll never do anything with you again because of this story.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I've been holding this story in for a while, so honestly, just getting it out makes me feel a lot better to the world.
I know, like, and it's just amazing. If a woman asked me to milk her, I'd be like, I didn't bring my stool. I don't know. That's is she on all fours?
No, she was standing up, and I was in a chair.
Oh,
I was just like,
she was standing up, and you were in a chair.
Yeah.
Man, I'd ask for my money back for that lap dance. I got to be honest with you. I'd be like,
no money was exchanged. No money was
really?
exchanged.
Okay, I'd be praying for Mumbo number 5 to finish. I don't like. Okay, all right. Are we at Jessica yet, Monica? Where are we at in the song? I got to get out of here.
Okay, I'd be happy to field any other questions regarding consumption of breast milk as a 37-year-old man.
Yeah,
man, boy.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Is it lactose in the milk that turned your hair gray? I think
asked by a true scientist. Thank you, Colin. That's at a B there, big guy. Are you asking that with a flip chart out there, buddy? You making notes? What are you doing?
Hot low.
Was it the lactose that turned your hair gray?
Did she burp me after? Oh, I wish she had them. That made
that was a good one.
Yeah, Ray Turner, mark it on the board.
Ray Turner, buddy.
We got Ray Turner and Scott with 2 phenomenal victories today.
Funny people.
Yep. Okay. Moving on.
All right.
What's next?
Okay, just really quick. This is actually kind of cool. I don't know if you heard in the Philippines, they found a human-sized bat. Upon closer inspection, it was just Michael Keaton. No, I'm kidding. No?
Great
Anybody?
Batman. Great
1990s?
Oh, terrific. Yeah.
Kelly.
Yeah, Kim Basinger. Oh, boy. Batman 1 and 2. Yeah. Great.
So this is interesting here. Last week we reported that there was a COVID spike in Vancouver, BC, that was linked to a strip club. Okay. Now this week there was another spike in Vancouver linked to another strip club. This is a hard lesson to learn. I understand. No, I totally get it, Vancouver. You know, like who would think you get COVID from a stripper? That's amongst everything.
That's just a side platter. That's
Yeah. Honestly.
yeah. Rock bottom is deep. It's a deep place.
Yeah, you got to go to a few strip clubs before you learn that lesson. I think it does. It takes a while.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to tell you this because like there's obviously there like COVID is very rampant in these old folks' homes, and not a lot of people know why, and it's because they're stripping. It's a symptom that a lot of people don't like to talk about.
Yeah.
But you got Agnes in there going, "I'm going to take the diaper off and show you a good time."
I'd say speed up the COVID.
And then,
oh God, oh God, oh, somebody cough on her.
Yeah,
just kidding. I bet Agnes is a wonderful lady.
Yeah,
okay.
It's obviously, I mean, it's hard not to talk about it, So like for example, this is I wanted to say this. These are some statistics that were pulled this week of COVID numbers. Okay. This is Canada versus the U.S. in COVID. Boy. Okay.
Yep.
In Florida, the numbers this week were 5,508 COVID from a Canuck. Really? Yeah. Well, just wait there, Scotty, for a second. In Florida, 5,508 cases.
Yeah.
New cases in a day.
Oh yeah.
In a day, not in a week. Yeah. In a day. In California, 3,591 in a day.
Oh yeah.
Texas, 5,489 in a day. Canada, 279.
Oh yeah.
In a day.
We're getting wiped out.
This is me. I am challenging America to beat Canada. Beat us in lowering the numbers, America. I know you can beat Canada. This isn't hockey.
I think we just felt bad for you guys. Like, let's give them something.
Yeah, I want them. I want them to beat us. I want your country to beat our numbers going low. I know you have a very competitive country.
Yeah.
And you can beat us. Okay? Because you won't have to put on a single pair of skates.
Yeah.
You can do this.
I don't think
Americans realize that the lower number, the better. Yeah, I know.
That's correct.
Well,
we don't realize a lot of things.
Well, okay, so we're making it mandatory, at least in Toronto and the Greater Toronto area, to wear masks. This is becoming pretty much I think I don't know if it's a bylaw yet, but it is mandatory, and I think it's going to be like just socially pushed amongst everybody. Whereas in your country, unfortunately, there is a lot of pushback. There's a lot of people that don't want to wear masks. These are what is this? Wait, what? Trump cured COVID in everyone, you're talking way too fast, everybody.
Yeah. Trump cured COVID in the U.S. according to Kaylee, his Barbie spokesdoll.
Okay, well, she's important. But
that's right up there important with Tinkerbell.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Now, these are some of the reasons that people are protesting wearing masks. I wrote down some of them. This is one reason. Some are saying that the virus isn't real. Oh. That is one of them. I don't know if they think that these numbers that are being reported are like some Olympic sport that the world is playing. Now I can see why that makes sense to them because America is in the lead.
Yeah. Colin Mayhew, I'm sure the last time Canada beat USA, Wayne Gretzky was involved. Probably.
I'm sure the last time Canada beat US, Wayne Gretzky was involved. Well, yeah, okay, that's pretty fair, Colin.
Yeah. Yeah. Colin Mayhew's on the board.
Yeah, Colin Mayhew that's half a point, but all right. And anytime you say Wayne Gretzky, you get at least a half a point in Canada. Now, some others are saying that wearing a mask can lead to carbon dioxide poisoning.
Oh boy!
Are some of you wearing an iron mask? I don't understand that. If you don't have asthma, but it sounds like you do, you're wearing the wrong mask. Okay.
No one cared about me before I put on this mask.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, if you sound like Bane.
Yeah.
You've got the wrong mask.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't breathe in this mask. You need to get Batman.
If you put a huge sandwich bag around your face and wrapped it with the zip tie, wrong mask.
Exactly. If you put on a mask and you sound like Darth Vader, wrong mask.
Wrong mask.
Yeah.
Listen, the United States is going to get absolutely decimated by this. All right. The systemic failures are unheard of. They're some of the greatest of all time. Let's talk about the fact that Taiwan, population 24 million, I believe, has had something like 30 deaths. Why? Because they had a control center that was able to coordinate across all agencies and identify the problem and monitor incoming traffic to their country. This control center was also something that the United States had at the start of the Trump administration. And then the Trump administration decided, we're going to cut that out. When he got called out about it on stage, he said, I didn't do it. This is a whole administration. It's a bunch of different people up here making decisions. Oh, really? Oh, well, if that's all it takes to be president, just pass the buck. Absolutely. USA is not number one in deaths per capita. We are in the UK. USA is only third on that table, baby. Yeah, but we're going by actual numbers. Per capita is a fun game. I mean, all right, we want to talk about Costa Rica. I'm sure they're blowing everyone out of the water right now, but we're not talking about that, okay? Also, your prime minister had it, and he's fine. If anyone was going to go, it was definitely Boris. I like Boris. He's entertaining. Don't know about his skills as a prime minister, but I know he survived COVID, so you got that on us as well. But who cares about that, really? U.S. is totally screwed, okay? Their diet is decent, i.e. dogs. Fair point, Colin. Again, another half point for you.
Imagine if Pat just wore the mask during elementary school. Tim's jaws of life would have become a simple scissor lock. Okay, very good. I would just like to point out that there is now a competitive debate between you, Pat, from the U.S. and these people from the U.K. on who's killing more with COVID.
Absolutely.
I just want to make this observation that you guys are. I was trying to make the point. Hey, compete with us by bringing the numbers down, and you're like, we'll kill more over here with COVID.
Nah, it's too late. It's like at this point, I say we just let natural selection take its course in the U.S. 100%, Blair. 100%. Listen, it's a deferred payment program is all that's going on. Anybody born with a pre-existing condition is an exception to what I'm about to say. But everyone who lived a life of excess, of drinking, smoking, eating too much, it's time to pay up. Like, you got to pay the bills. That's it. You had a great life. You're 65. You're fat. You smoked. You drank. You had a good time. Great. Get out of the way. Skills as a prime minister. None noted so far.
Anything that just keeps traffic moving. Am I right?
Listen, I love the driving around now. I don't like driving. I don't like traffic. It's clear. By the way, the traffic-related deaths are way down. Let's look at that positive right there. Fantastic. Okay, enough of that. Yeah. You guys are going to win.
COVID's a plus, everyone. Welcome to that show.
I don't think COVID gets enough credit as for the asymptomatic, man.
Yeah. Oh my God. We know that COVID has the best PR team working right now. Okay. Because you got the regular flu going. I kill more, and they're like, how come COVID's more famous? COVID's getting booked all the gigs. COVID's doing all this. I'm funnier.
COVID has its own website. Not only is it its own website, it has a .gov handle, which means that's like as high as you can get. I looked this up for purposes of what I'm about to say. AIDS.com is for sale. It also has job listings, by the way. AIDS.com. That's not made up. Herpes.com seems to be like a B+ site to sell like mouth lotions. But COVID.gov, best website of all diseases.
It's true. They've done very well for themselves.
Okay, what's going on? You want to hear?
Okay, well, this is. I just want to say that this is the most ridiculous reason that people don't want to wear masks, and I saved this one for last. That some people say it's discrimination. That when they're being told to wear masks, that they're being discriminated against. And I want to say that if being told that you have to wear a mask is the worst discrimination you've ever faced, then you have my skin color and need to shut up.
And quit paying with exact change at the grocery store. How much time you take up?
Yes, and it's not discrimination when everyone's being asked to wear a mask.
That's actually the opposite of discrimination. Yeah. That's inclusion.
Now, look. Okay. Oh, here we go. The great thing is that a lot of people who don't believe COVID is real are often anti-vaxxers. So if it doesn't get them this year,
great point.
I hear you. I'm
going to knock 2 points on the board for Ray on that one.
Yeah, good point there, Ray.
Anti-vaxxers have got to go. I hope
Yeah.
I hope a new developing strain of COVID hits on some major vaccination that the world already has.
Yes. Now, look, but I am sympathetic. I know that wearing a mask isn't comfortable. It makes the conversation a little bit more dry. You know, it's not as moist, but just roll that baby on and practice safe conversation. Okay, everybody? Let's do that.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Sweet. Okay. We're booking it. Yeah. You look, with all this stuff, everybody, I just want to say that there's some really, really good news amidst all of this, and that's Kanye West is going to be president.
Oh.
That is that an exciting? Doesn't that just clean up the mess?
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it sure is.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Kanye to the rescue, everybody.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Tell me more about this.
This is, well, I'll tell you, no country is going to beat you guys in a rap battle. I can tell you that much. That's, I'd love to see Putin try. Yes, I'm Vladimir Putin, and I'm here to say, oh, Kanye West, I like him, hey, or whatever. We have an album coming out soon, along with Bomb. Donna, Ben, I think we got our fourth person.
Yes, Donna! Hell no! Terrific, Donna. Terrific.
Yeah. This whole Kanye thing, I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls off his face and it's Dave Chappelle. Honestly, I surprise, baby. It's me doing
it. You dumb people.
I want to read to you. This is some of the things. What do we got? We got Ray. Yeah, but I know surgeons die of CO2 poisoning. Yeah, that was said like a long time ago in this thing. Wait, keep up, buddy. Keep up with the class.
Yeah, 2 points off the board. We're taking those 2 off. It's a dry erase board, so easy to erase the points.
So I wrote down some quotes by Kanye.
Okay.
Here I'm going to say. Okay, I wrote down some. I want you to tell me if you think what I'm about to say is something Kanye said or something I've made up.
Let's do it.
Okay?
Let's go.
Is this Kanye? You just tell me if this is... I'm going to say something that Kanye said. You just say true or false.
True or false. Got it.
True or false. Okay. He's never voted in his life.
False.
It's true. Kanye's never voted in his life. Okay. He's running as the birthday party because when he wins, it's everybody's birthday.
False.
It's true. Kanye said that.
Okay.
His advisors are going to be Kim Kardashian and Elon Musk.
False.
It's true. You can see an alarming trend here. Also, he has an album coming out. This is everything that Kanye is saying. What is this? He couldn't as long as his country. His priority. Listen to this. His priority is to clean up the chemicals in our deodorant and toothpaste. True or false?
False.
It's true.
Oh boy.
These are actual things Kanye said. I'm going to tell you this. I think Kanye's PR people. I'm going to do an impression of Kanye's PR people talking to Kanye. Shh. Sleep. Sleep.
Kim Kardashian is first lady? Fuck no. She'll turn the White House into Keeping Up with the West Wing. Well,
yes.
Might not be a bad change.
Yeah, that's actually a good show. Kardashians and West Wing.
He sounds super qualified. Blair, at this point, anybody's super qualified. Gotta stay fresh, baby. Hey, we're at 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay. 2 minutes. So should we? Okay. I'm thinking I'll do one fun fact. I have a list. We can save those for some. We can save some of them for next week.
Yep.
I'll give you one fun fact. Yep. Billy goats urinate on their own heads to smell more attractive to females.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Actually, this fun fact has been brought to you by Ralph Lauren.
Yeah. Okay, great. While you were saying that, I read a comment that has not been. Here we go. Hello.
I've been a long-time listener, first-time speaker. I've tried to give credit where credit is due. However, the fact that you will not speak up nor bring up is the plight of turtles everywhere. Are you anti-turtles? Are they majestic warriors of nature who live long, fruitful lives? It's not too late to change your stance and speak up. Well, thanks for speaking us from the asylum there, Goro. That's awesome, buddy. Thank you for taking off your straitjacket to type all that out. That was nice.
Yeah,
That's
don't
good.
associate, Goro, in case there is some issues, don't associate me with Dylan. I love turtles. Clearly, you can look at Dylan. He hates turtles, and he throws plastic in the ocean all the time on the cruise ships he performs on.
Did we say anything about turtles?
No, I don't think we did say anything about turtles. Maybe one of us mumbled or something.
I don't know. I got a feeling that that was a code name. Goro was that? I don't know. It probably was Michelangelo. My guess. My guess, really.
Mike Pompeo expressing his love of turtles instead of TikTok. Terrific. Okay, I see his smug look. All right. Yeah. Oh, hey, we've got 1 minute.
Be rejoiced with Shredder kidnapping one of them. Thanks, Goro. I knew it.
I knew it. All right. This is, hey, everybody, we've got 1 minute left. Dylan, what would you like to close us out on?
Well, I want to thank everybody again for watching us. We do have a lot of fun, and the more that you guys join us and chime in, we have a lot of fun with you guys. Follow Pat Treuer here at Real Funny Pat on Instagram, and I'm at Dylan Comic, Dylan, Dylan Comic, and we're going to be back here again, same time, 11 o'clock UK time, 6 o'clock my time Eastern Standard, and 4 o'clock Mountain time. And this is Pat Treuer, everybody, and I'm Dylan Mandlsohn, and we really want to thank you again for joining us, and have a great week.
Terrific. Awesome. Hey, Dylan, great episode again. Colin, Ray, Goro, Scott, Blair, Fran. Thanks for watching, everybody. Terrific episode, Dylan. Great. Thanks, guys. Best part of the week. Blair, fantastic. Another great episode.